founder of Lexit, host of the Candace Owens Show. Candace, your reaction to this, I thought I had seen it all, Candace, but I hadn't.
Absolutely have not seen it all, and there will be more to come. I can promise you that, Laura. Listen, the Biden administration got caught red-handed, and I want to be very clear about what their intentions are, because we all know that Joseph Biden does not care about race. His record when he was a senator tells us everything that we need to know about him and his opinion about black people. And his true opinion of black Americans is that we are the dumbest part of the population. He believes that black Americans are the easy pawns. His administration believes that if they keep stroking racial tensions, they can turn black Americans into permanent soldiers for their policies. And what they're really trying to do is replace hard academics. I'm talking about engineering, mathematics, all that stuff is now a form of white supremacy. They don't want kids to get the right answer. They want them to focus on, you said it, Laura, emotional learning, right? Because emotional learning is not rational learning. People that learn emotionally don't tend to go off and become successful individuals. Rather, people that learn emotionally turn to become angry, radical, Antifa-throwing, BLM-burning individuals, and those people are very easily targeted by the government, and that's what the Biden regime wants. They really want people to do whatever they say, to be angry pawns for their government schemes.
Well, Candace, I can't tell you how many diversity, equity, and inclusion positions, if you just do a random search online, which I did today, so many companies are looking for DEI officers. It's the biggest scam going. You have instant job security, and you can never get fired, I guess, unless you actually treat people just as equals without regard to race. Then you'll probably be fired.
Right. Right, that's exactly right. And by the way, that's antithetical to free markets and capitalism. Eventually that will die out, because you can't just hire people because of the way that they look. I mean, another company will come around and they'll hire people because of what they know, and your company will lose against them. It's a ridiculous policy that people are doing to really capitulate with, you know, the Black Lives Matter radical movement that went after all of these businesses. I think that will stop, but I don't think this watering down of the education system is going to stop. Actually, I think we're just seeing the beginning of it, and it's unfortunate. People need to realize that right now in American society, and this is a fact, I read it in a Thomas Sowell book, we've never handed out more degrees ever in American society, and yet we've never produced kids that are this dumb. And I mean this by statistic. I'm talking about by standardized test scores. These kids are not becoming smarter, and yet they're getting more and more degrees, and that's by design. They want these kids to be convinced of their own rationality, be convinced that they're so smart, and then be shocked when they can't make any money, because you actually can't make that money as a gender studies or an LGBT studies major for 4 years. That's just not what society needs. I need somebody to fix my AC, not to come over and tell me that there's 26,000 genders and you can be non-binary. So these kids end up angry. They think they're mad at capitalism. They think they're mad at free markets. What they should be mad at are Democrats.
Well, Candace, have you really not seen how much Ibram Kendi makes per appearance? I think he does like a 20-minute Zoom. He gets $20,000. So some of them do make a lot of money on the DEI stuff or the BLM stuff, but that's a point well said. Candace, your point is keep them dumb in school with CRT. Maybe keep them numb on pot, dumb on, you know, we got it all set now. It's all going to work out perfectly. Great to see you tonight.